do we need to, or could we live off plants completely?
Sorry, can you repeat?
Could we survive on plants?
No.
Why not? What nutrients can't we get from plants?
Yeah, we get what we need, but obviously not everything that we need to survive. But meats give us proteins, strength to... I don't know how to explain because I'm Italian, so
sure, yeah.
Properly English. But anyway...
But you know about like vegans, vegetarians?
I don't agree with vegans. Honestly.
Why not?
No, because they are too much closed-minded. I think if you want to be vegan, it's okay, but don't make me like, no, you need to eat only vegetables or something like that because it's bad to kill animals. Okay, it's bad to kill animals, but when we was like the prehistoric human, how we could survive with only plants? They were
they had to survive, yeah. But do we need to survive?
Yeah, for me, yes.
But you choose to, but you don't need to, right?
We can choose anyway.
Yeah.
But if now we
like if I was going to hurt a dog in front of you, right?
Yeah.
I had a dog, and I got like a knife out. Are you going to try and stop me?
Yeah, of course. Because there is no reason to kill a dog like for no reason.
If I was going to eat the dog after?
If you live in China, it's up to you.
But if I said to you, I'm going to eat this dog after, a Labrador here, got a knife out, are you going to try and stop me from stabbing that animal?
Yeah.
So how would that be any different to, say, a vegan trying to... Oh, how would that be any different to like a vegan trying to stop you from hurting like a chicken or a pig or a cow?
Yeah, it's a cool question.
Yeah. So I have a chicken in front of you now. What would be the humane way to kill it?
So what, it takes about a second to die, right?
Yeah. If I was to have a dog here and I snap the neck, would that be wrong?
Yeah.
Why?
Because you're killing it for no reason.
I mean, that's how you
I can see where you're going with this.
If I was to snap the neck of a chicken for an unnecessary reason, there's an ethical issue with that.
Yeah.
So it's not just about the suffering, there's an issue with the killing.
Yeah, I mean, I completely agree.
Yeah. What do you think when you see this stuff?
Still gonna eat meat.
Oh, stop it.
Do you think that there's any necessity to consume animal products today?
Yeah. I feel like
Because animals consume animals.
I think it's part of I think it's the food chain.
Let's say like a lion is eating a gazelle, but is the lion doing it out of necessity? Would they die if they didn't?
Yeah.
And would I die if I didn't?
Yeah, but your body needs protein.
Do you think we can get protein from plants?
Yeah, but it's not the same.
In what way?
I don't know, it doesn't taste as good.
See, that's where it is though, it's the taste, right? Is getting pleasure a good enough reason to hurt animals?
Yes!
But now we live in a society that we eat meat, we eat burgers, we eat, like, this is the world now.
It is the world, but that doesn't make it morally acceptable, right? I mean, how do we morally justify killing an animal if we don't need to? How do we justify that?
There's no justification.
There's no moral justification for killing an animal.
Yeah.
So, is veganism more in line with your morals?
It's a tough question.
Yeah.
Because anyway, you see, if I see something like that, I don't agree anyway.
Sure.
But as I told you, if there is like the like now there is cows, there is pigs, they are made for us, like for feeding us, because I don't know how to explain.
No, I know. I get you. Because we're breeding them, and they wouldn't be here if we weren't. But if I was to start breeding humans into existence, could I do what I want to them because I'm breeding them? Would it be acceptable for me to breed some humans and then start eating them?
No, it's not good.
So just because we breed them into existence, that doesn't make it moral to kill them. Would you agree?
Yeah, of course.
So what is your motivation for consuming eggs? Is it pleasure? Is it habit?
I guess it's mostly habit.
Yeah.
Convenience.
Yeah, I get that. it is a more convenient life, not being vegan.
Yeah, the thing is though, that's not even really true anymore, is it? Because
In London, it's
so
amazing.
easy.
Yeah.
It's so easy. Like,
What would be stopping you from leaving here today and saying I'm vegan now?
what would be stopping me?
Yeah.
I mean, the thing is, I know that it's what I should be doing. That's what I would say that I believe in.
Yeah.
I guess it's just really making a commitment to make that change.
A behaviour change thing, yeah.
Which isn't.
Do you think that being vegan would be more in line with your own morals and who you are?
Yeah, 100%. It's good stuff. I mean, I need to. I've got to dash off.
No worries, I'll give you a card.
Yeah, please do.
If you were to watch one thing, the best speech you'll ever hear, it's a university lecture on YouTube. I watched that 2 years ago and it changed my life. So, thank you, that's me, I'm Jack, by the way.
Doing some good stuff here. As well.
Thank you. Thanks.
So naturally we wouldn't be able to get protein from plants. It's only now that because of our science that we've been able
But no,
to do that.
these plants, I mean, where do you think the animals get their protein from? Where does a gorilla get his protein from? Plants. Is getting pleasure a good enough reason to hurt animals? No. So if I enjoy the way that animal tastes, is that a good enough reason for me to take their life?
Yeah. Yeah, you do a good way to talk. You have a good way to talk because you're right anyway. For me, you're right, but I told you, if now they give me like a burger, if I think about that, I feel bad obviously because I think about this animal.
Sure.
I love burgers.
I know. But
it's really bad to say, but
no, I appreciate your honesty. If I was to go and say slap someone in the face, and you said, "What are you doing?" and I said, I love doing that. I really like it." What would you say to me?
I'm going to say it's up to you what you do.
For me to slap someone?
As if you stop someone. Yeah, it's not good anyway.
So you don't think that getting pleasure can justify hurting others?
No.
And I know we say we love the taste of it and that's why I go and do it, but if you really chose, if you really felt like you were making that decision, if I ask, what do you value higher about yourself? And like an animal's life or taste? What's more important?
Yeah, animal's life, obviously.
Right. So inside, you value the animal higher than a few moments of taste. But we don't feel like we are making that decision when we buy the product. Yeah. We don't feel like we're killing an animal when we buy the product. I know you said it's always happened. Just because something's always happened, does that now make it moral? Does that make it right?
A lot of things are immoral and a lot of things don't make sense. Why is alcohol legal?
But if I want to drink alcohol, I might just be hurting myself. I'm not necessarily hurting anyone else. But if
there's some people that do hurt.
I know, but not necessarily.
For the most part.
So like, if I eat an animal, there's a victim to my choice.
And I eat less meat anyway here because it's expensive.
Yeah.
I eat like pasta and everything.
Cheap things, yeah. And the cheap things are generally vegan.
Yeah, I know.
The stuff you make yourself is like generally vegan. The vegetables, pasta, rice, beans.
Yeah.
But to go back to my example, we've got a vegan meal on the table. It could be affordable. It could be a curry or a chili. Vegan meal, and say a goat in front of you.
Yeah.
And I give you the knife and I say choose.
Yeah.
Which one are you going to choose?
The vegan, obviously. The vegan things.
We make that decision every single day.
Yeah. I know.
But we don't see it, but we make that decision. We don't see the consequence. This is the egg industry. We don't see this happening.
Yeah.
But it's still happening. And you have the power to help stop this. Yeah. And it's as simple as picking up a different product in the supermarket. Picking up oat milk rather than cow's milk. Picking up vegan sausages rather than pig sausages. It's happening because of us. Because we pay and they make more. As veganism grows, the number of animals they breed is going to come down until this ends. This will not last forever because no injustice lasts forever. This will end one day. I would just urge you to look into this and make your own mind up. Yeah. Find out what happens to these animals and say, do I want to support this? If I was to give you a video, would you consider watching it?
Yeah, of course, yeah.